Welcome to Florida Education News. My name is Dr. Tony Arza, and today I have the pleasure of sitting down with a school board candidate in Duval County Public Schools, Coach Jacobs.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much for sitting down.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to
Right.
sit down with you.
All right.
One of the big things that we're trying to do at Florida Education News is we just want to give space for candidates to express why they're running for school board, talk about some issues, and we saw that you had qualified for school board in Duval County Public
Yes.
Schools.
Yes.
And we wanted to sit down with you and just give you an opportunity to share a little bit about what motivated you to run for school board, if you wouldn't mind sharing.
Well, it's been my years of experience working with kids. I came in the school system in April of 2001, and I've experienced a lot from a coach, PE coach, paraprofessional, you name it, after school athletic program director. And I just had the opportunity to meet a lot of parents, a lot of students over the years, and I just thought, with everything I've experienced, I just feel like I bring a lot to the table to try to make a change in students' lives as well as parents' lives, and for the overall education landscape.
And so could you share a little bit of how you think that your experience as a coach will help you bring a different perspective to the school board?
Yeah, it's almost just having a grassroots leadership. It come with a coach, some think that we're all about the plays and touchdowns and who can make the points. But as a coach, you have to prepare, you have to lead, and in those areas, integrity, and just being a coach you're looked at as a role model to so many, not just the kids, but to the community. And so,
when you talk about some of those things, one of the big things that we've seen in recent polls that voters are concerned about is, making sure that the students are learning real life skills,
yes.
And character and restoring discipline and order to classrooms. And
yes.
a lot of that has to do with athletics. Could you share
Yes.
a little bit about your experience with students and as a coach? What do you think it is that is lacking in education? What do you think that our youth need in order to be able to, fulfill their calling, be prepared for adult life?
A little bit of everything. We tell them daily life skills. Just something as simple as that goes a long way. Because these kids, after sports, they have to learn how to live. And so sports gives you that, they give that foundation. It gives you that leadership. It gives you the knowledge. It gives you the landscape to know that you can achieve anything as a team or as an individual. And believe with sports transcends everything. It's everywhere, So for adults, if you look at it right now with the soccer, World Cup, everyone gets involved. And sports unites us in a way I've never seen before.
Speaking of sports, so one of the recent legislations in the past has been trying to make it possible that students that go to schools of choice would have the opportunity to participate in, public school programs. There's the
Yes.
famous story of Tim Tebow that was homeschooled, and then
Yes.
he was able to attend Nice High School. And,
Yes.
the school choice issue is the top of mind for most voters. And one of the reasons why it is because the universal vouchers and the scholarships in Florida. And there are some that have been very vocal saying that those vouchers are taking money away from traditional public schools. There are some that say that there's been a monopoly in public education for a long time. And finally, there's an even playing field and that the parents are at the center. Okay. Regardless of where people stand, everyone wants to know where their school board members or school board candidates stand on that issue. Could you share a little bit of where you stand on school choice?
Well, with school choice, it says it all right there. It's your choice. And it gives parents an opportunity, gives the kids opportunity to branch out and have a choice versus being boxed in. Well, we do want our local district schools to do well, but we also want our parents to have a choice because that's their kids. Their kids are our future, so we want to have them put them in a good situation to succeed, and having a choice goes a long way. Because if a kid is happy, he's learning, he or she is learning, and what else can you ask for?
The other thing that we've seen in recent polls in Florida, but then also in the United States, that there's an economic crisis and voters are experiencing an affordability crisis.
Yes.
And top of mind for them when they go to the ballot box is, how can my vote help me put bread on the table for my family? And when people vote for school board, they don't always think economics, they don't think about the economy.
Right.
But there's a $3 billion budget
Yes.
that you will oversee if you're elected to the school board of
Yes.
Duval County. And every voter, every taxpayer wants to know, how are you going to make sure that their hard-earned taxpayer dollars are going to serve the community and ultimately the economic engine that is the school district?
Just working with our local city councilman and also my fellow board members, and coming up with a solution. And I just truly believe this. We want to vote on things that is better for the parents, better for the community, better for the students. If it's better for the students, parents, and the community, I'm all for it.
So look, is there anything else that we didn't talk about that you want to make sure that people in the community know about you and about, you know, why you're running?
I'm an individual who works hard, who's dedicated, who loves his country, his family, who loves education. And a vote for me is not only a vote for me, it's a vote for every voter in District 4.
Well, look, thanks so much for sitting down with us. It was a real pleasure. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.